Welcome back again. This is the Hungry Fan Podcast. It's my boy Beniana.
Ladiosa.
How y'all doing today? How you doing?
Sure.
Scared on the team. How you feel?
I'm here.
That's not helping nobody. I feel like a 3 right now. Tired.
What you got for us today?
Well, it just happened today. So, after 18 seasons in the NBA, Mr. Triple Doubles himself, aka Russell Westbrook, has retired from the NBA, which I feel like that's like a big chunk. Like, he wasn't like a huge chunk of my childhood. Nah, he wanted like
He wasn't even part of the shop.
yeah, he was like that's what we expected Derrick Rose to be like.
I guess.
I mean, yeah, he won MVP, but he never had a chance to.
You talking about like longevity wise?
Yeah, longevity and the way what he played, like the explosiveness and everything. But Russell Westbrook, he just never got the chance to scratch that itch to win a chip. I mean, he had a chance, but they got blown the hell out by Miami. You talking about Prime, LeBron, D Wade, and Bosh. Yeah, he wasn't ready. I mean, he kind of came close again, but KD left his ass hanging.
I mean, just KD shoot.
KD left his ass hanging. Like James Harden been gone at that point.
Oh yeah, so.
And James Harden won't James Harden in.
They just split up. I ain't gonna say KD left him hanging. They split up, but there wasn't the trio no more.
Forget the trio. It was them two for years after.
Yeah.
Funny.
Yeah, I guess
KD left that. KD jumped shit and left.
Do you think KD would have been enough to help him win?
Yes, because you had defense. You had like Westbrook could score. You had I forgot the center name. I know like Steven Adams. Yeah, you had Adams playing center. If he can, he get buckets, he get boards, he get blocks. And then you just had KD. All they needed was maybe one more piece that could score. And he like that piece they didn't have to be like a crazy picker. They could have got like Lou Williams or something.
Well, apparently KD didn't think they was gonna win shit, so he skedaddled.
And went to a super team.
He did. I don't agree with it. But
because Steph and Draymond was you still had Clay. Steph, Clay, Draymond. They was bound to go back to the finals anyway without him. So
yeah. We all know he went to get her. It wasn't to help him out. He wanted to get his little piece of hardware real quick.
Yeah, that's what you see him now. Not even trying. He's just playing for a bag now at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, he learned the game, but I wouldn't even call him like the second best player in the NBA right now. Like he used to, but after that, he won his ring, he just fell off.
The era's coming to an end, as we can see. LeBron on his last team supposedly.
Thank God.
Westbrook retired. I didn't see that coming, honestly. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of forgot about Westbrook. So I guess it's about that time for him to retire. He in the background now, in the shadows.
I mean,
he had a decent run.
The commercial was hard.
I ain't see it.
That commercial was hard. That nigga ain't say one word in the commercial. Michael B. Jordan was narrating it. They went like 2 or 3 rooms. And all his accolades, like pictures of him, he played as a little kid. Up until the last one, like I don't think because last time he played for was the Kings, he didn't have no pictures of that. And then it came into another room where he was just watching like old highlights. He was just taking over the whole screen, and you can see his silhouette. Like, I mean, shoot, he was a good player until he left OKC. That's when he became Westbrook. He went to LA because they thought he was going to do the same thing he did at OKC. And then anyway, like that next room they panned over to, it was like a room that was in construction. I mean, fully built room. But it just had like other stuff like it's meant for somebody else, which probably his kid.
Hmm.
Because I guess he's trying either his kid or the next player he's trying to build up.
Mhm.
So I mean, he's like that. That's why I kept this room incomplete because this is for somebody else that I'm trying to help.
Okay, sounds pretty cool. So since we're talking about basketball right now,
Then I don't about no cake boy.
it's not. But the WNBA,
You talking about these trains?
yeah. So, well, former NBA player Royce White says he's declaring for the 2027 WNBA draft.
He wasn't even good.
It don't matter. He's trying to play with the women now. Him
Not just
and
him.
I know. Hold on. Him and Ines Cantor.
Yeah, Ines Cantor.
Ines Cantor.
This
I
nigga,
don't know who that. I don't know who that is.
this nigga played 8 years with the Celtics.
Hey, they about to be Joanna Man and the WNBA. They about to ball out. But I believe they're doing this to make a point because the WNBA's guidelines for, I guess, what a woman is as far as being in the WNBA, it's kind of vague. So trying to make a point like, hey, if all it takes is just to say identify as a woman, I'm a woman, and I'm going to play in the WNBA. To kind of force them like, hey, change the guidelines, make it more specific.
They did already voted on it already.
Did they?
Yeah, I think they were doing that last week.
No, I ain't hearing about anybody voting on it.
But
But
yeah, they said like WNBA, they're all for it.
yeah,
It's like for when they doing it, they don't care about that community. They trying to sell tickets.
yeah, I don't think it's about the community. Yeah, it's about the money, per usual.
They trying to sell tickets.
But on the other hand, I like what they're doing in this and voice because it's kind of a slap in the face to women and women's basketball. But just like any other aspect, we're gonna kind of stray away from sports just a little bit. One year they won this one person won Woman of the Year and it was on the front of the magazine.
No, you can say it later.
And I don't want to, but that man's not a woman. So like you making a mockery of women. There are natural born women out here who deserve the spotlight, who paid their dues in their certain professions and stuff. So like why bring I don't know how to say this without offending anybody, but like let the women have a spot. Let the women have something of their own. Why can't we have our league? Like this would never go over if it was an NBA thing.
That's like that one swimmer in college. What college has another swimmer came dead last and everything, and then switched over.
Mm-hmm.
It was one of those.
That's what I'm saying. If you're not good enough in your own sport, your own gender, stick your cookies up or just hang up the cleats, the shoes, or whatever. Don't try to come over here and try to dominate in another field. We're already biologically stronger, faster. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's not do that. Take your L in your lane and let us have our lane. I don't like that.
But, I mean, it's different now.
I don't
But
care.
I get what you're saying, but the real is a different place.
It definitely is, and that's why I wasn't shocked when WNBA was supporting this. Everything is about money. Like, nah.
Like,
let the women let us have our league.
Even though I just said like they not going to like they get it just for the money, and they might not care. I mean, of course, they got to care at some point because they do have players that's a part of that community.
Do they right now?
Like gay players.
I ain't talking about gay players.
Like,
but they've been there.
I'm
talking about the transitional ones.
So there's support. Like, they're supporting it.
Who are you saying there? They're supporting. Who are you talking about?
The WNBA is supporting their decision. Those two guys you just named.
Yeah, I know that. That's my point. They're making a mockery of the league.
And they're trying to get this. I guess they're trying to get the support of the community to have them come watch the games and stuff like that because they're not getting used like that. I mean, they're in it for the money, but they're trying to satisfy everybody.
I don't agree with it. Everybody's not gonna be satisfied. Because even with this, there are gonna be some people like myself that are not satisfied. They don't agree with it. So you're never gonna appease everybody. That's just business in general. But like I said, these two former NBA players, I believe they're trying to, make a point. Because if they allow them into lead, they see this through. They allow them into lead. This is really gonna be Joanna, man. Like they're gonna dominate, and people are gonna get hurt because again, males are biologically naturally stronger, faster. It's not gonna be any competition.
That point is on. It's not even on them. It's on the NBA.
And how was that fair to the women?
It's on the NBA.
To the natural born women who don't work their butt off, earn their spot in the league. And like let's say like Asia Wilson, she MVP, right? Back to that MVP. Okay, let's say I don't know, she probably up for MVP again this next year, but then a trans person comes in, boom, knocks her out. That ain't fair. I don't think that's fair at all because they already have an advantage biologically. I don't agree with it. That's all I'm gonna say, but that's what's going on. So I hope that with Royce and this other dude declaring for the WNBA draft, it prompts the WNBA. You said they voting on it. Cool. Hope y'all vote on it. Y'all vote in a way that makes sense for the people, for the women in the league. But like, make y'all guidelines a bit more specific, because otherwise, this is going to happen. Anybody can just walk on into the WNBA because I'm a woman.
Yeah, but you got those two guys. They play, well, of course, both played in the league. But Royce guy, he didn't last long. Played overseas.
But that ain't even relevant though. He got to be playing with women.
Kendrick played 8, like these guys played years ago. They both played overseas as well. After their careers were over with, I get it. They older. Like I don't even know how old they are. I know they old. But
they still been playing amongst women.
They're gonna win this, so they're gonna vote for them to play. So and then what you can say about it.
Like I said, I hope it prompts the WNBA to make their guidelines a little bit more strict, more specific when it comes to how they, define what a woman is when it comes to being allowed to play in the WNBA. That's all I got to say on that because that's ridiculous.
Even though I'm not a Browns fan, I'm kind of pissed off about it because I'm gonna be honest, the Browns just need to go ahead and trade Shedeur. Stop wasting his time.
I thought we said he won't get traded.
Yeah, but after what happened, after what happened, it was like, Shedeur, like telling people Shedeur is gonna get first team reps. He's gonna take majority of the snaps out of the passes, but the coach tell the media and everybody like a day before that she's going to be taking predominantly most of the snaps.
Mm-hmm.
Practice hubs, he doesn't take snaps. He takes very limited snaps that day, and they have Deshaun Watson coming there pretty much to take over. Which I get it, but I get it and I don't get it because the part that I get, all right, you got to pay Deshaun Watson all this money.
Mm-hmm.
You want to see something.
You got to do something.
If I paid for this PS5, it better work for a couple more years.
Yeah.
But the first 2 years I had it broke.
Mm-hmm.
I just got it fixed. I need to see something.
Yeah.
But then also, you even drafted a rookie. Like, you drafted Shedeur. Is still on the rookie scale contract. But he's got like 3 more years left on that. And he produced after you had a bum ass quarterback that y'all drafted before him. Turned out he was shitty. Y'all gave him Shedeur messed up offensive line in the preseason, and none of them niggas are even playing in the league today. They didn't even make it past preseason. They all got cut.
Try to set my boy up for failure.
So Cleveland, like shit, y'all keep Deshaun, Gabriel, and the other guy. Get rid of trade Shedeur, send him somewhere. Don't even matter. Honestly, it don't even matter where he goes at this point.
So you saying you want them to trade Shedeur?
You wasting the time.
But do you think like they might have another plan, like they might play Deshaun Watson in the
No.
in the preseason, or let him start, not preseason, but let Shedeur play preseason. Deshaun will start in the regular season, and then if he mess up, then they bring Shedeur in. You don't think
Shedeur, that's gonna happen anyway. Shedur's gonna play preseason. He's the second string quarterback.
Okay, so what about the regular season?
Deshaun, that's Deshaun's team.
So even if he have the first 2-3 bad games, they're not gonna rotate him out. You don't think at all?
No, you pay this man all this money, he's gonna play.
So that's worth tanking the season, or
it's the Cleveland Browns. They don't care.
So they don't want to win games at all.
They don't care. I mean, yeah, you picked up Jerry Burris. Yeah, you give. They don't care. You got rid of Myles Garrett to get Jerry Burris.
Too late.
What the fuck is wrong with Cleveland? Yeah, they got a great running back, but you ain't got no receivers. Your offensive line is iffy. Why do you think Deshaun got hurt the first 2 seasons he was there?
Don't know.
Because
never watched the Browns.
The line is horrible. So yeah, get rid of Shedeur. Shit. Trade him to Tampa. Get some picks. Baker acting like Baker Mayfield acting like he don't want to be there.
Because they ain't paying, bro.
Yeah, and I get it. I want my money.
Yeah, I get it too. But yeah, that's why you don't want to be there if they're not paying him.
Trade him to the Colts. Without him. Yeah, trade him to the Colts. I don't even know who they got.
I don't know anything about the Colts.
Who else? This is a possibility. Trade him to the Panthers. You got Bryce Young.
He did well last season, though.
Yeah, his first good season.
It could be a start of it. No, a little error for him.
The backup quarterback that they got that played at the Hall of Fame game, even though it's just the Hall of Fame game, he played better.
Both those quarterbacks in that game did a pretty good job.
But it's the Hall of Fame game. It was like,
them boys out there hitting low key.
Like, who else?
Where can Shedeur play?
Like, please get rid of Shedeur Sanders.
I mean, I wouldn't be mad at that move, to be real with you. I want to see Shedeur thrive, not sit on the bench.
You wasting his time with that. Like, granted, trying to get a little tweaks, of course he could. But as him started off the season for the Browns, it's not going to happen. That boy did everything he needed to or could do to play. He showed y'all time and time again that he's a better passer. He's more accurate. One thing Deshaun got on Shedeur is he can run. He's a mobile quarterback. They just don't want no back pocket passing quarterback. So that's all. And the fact they got a new head coach and he's doing the same dumb shit.
I was just about to say that. Like, yeah, they had a new head coach, so I had a little bit of hope for them.
Right. Oh, like.
What is it with Browns and quarterbacks, though? Like,
the Browns quarterbacks been sucking. They've been trash since I was on what year? Shit, man. I don't know, probably middle school. Since I was in middle school. That was that quarterback issue. They ain't never had. You get a solid quarterback. Like they had a couple solid quarterbacks. And then you had a shitty offensive line. It don't take that long to fix the offensive line problem.
Like, where is the issue coming from? Because, like, I know the worst teams get, like, the higher picks in the draft. So y'all get a first round, Like, do they not have any money? Like, what are y'all doing with these picks? Like, what in the world?
Yeah, I can get I can get the best college player coming out. But is he like what do you answer? He got that dog in him? Like, is he him or not? Like, what?
Like, that's true, yeah, but
like it's a whole different league. Like, he playing all like they eat, breathe, and sleep with it, play with it. Like, you gotta do the same thing. You get with the program and you go. But the Browns pretty much being like a defense.
They need new coaches there.
There's no point. Just get rid of them. Just get rid of them. Get rid of the Browns. There's no point in having a team. it's like that's how I see it. It's no point in having a team that y'all don't care for, that nobody cares for. The only time we heard about people actually talking about the Browns was when Miles Garrett was there and when Shedeur got drafted to them.
That's true.
Other than that, going to Cleveland is going to the Browns organization as a player. Like say I get traded and I went to the Browns. All right, well my career is done. Go there for your career to die. Oh
And
no.
people used to say that about the Titans too.
Yeah, but I'd rather go to the Titans now than
Well, that's true. Yeah, that's facts.
But I mean, you got like I know wide receivers and defense and stuff like that. I get it. But then you got a wide receiver on the team by Jerry Jeudy. He was a dog at Alabama. He was good like a couple years old with them. They traded his butt dude to Cleveland. He whining about this. He's not gonna be he's not a number one receiver. They gotta find somebody else. Yep, right now they number one receiver is Njoku. And that's the tight end.
They drafted a dude Conception. I don't know how many he's gonna get up.
Could matter. He ain't got nobody blocking for the quarterback. Matter of fact, you don't even know who your starting quarterback gonna be. And like that's how teams gonna be winning. Like you gotta think about what quarterback I'm gonna use. Man, this thing, why do I have to think about what quarterback I'm going to utilize as my starting quarterback? And my quarterback that I had last season that played majority of the games, we were successful. So now it's not even a conversation about who's going to be my starting quarterback coming into this season. Like, yeah, of course, we're going to have the quarterback battles, this, that, and the third. But in the back of my head, I already know who's going to be my starting quarterback. But, and I like watching them battle, he's winning.
Mm-hmm.
So why not? Like, yeah, we done paid all this money for this guy. Guess I'm going to take that hill. I done played for a high class Mercedes. Got a Toyota Camry. Man, got a drafted a Toyota Camry. That's putting them numbers. I got something for a cheaper price that's lasting me long. Than he did.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say about that. Like the Browns, like they really gonna piss me off. I don't know if it's the owner. Yeah, fuck the owner. I don't even know his name. But yeah, he pissed me off too. Cause you letting this stuff happen. You have a final say. This is gonna be my starting quarterback.
Maybe the owner doesn't know football. He just got money. I don't know. I don't know because it's not making sense why the Browns are so dysfunctional. They have been dysfunctional for years. I don't know.
I don't know how long he's been there. Oh, it's gonna be on my phone right now.
So I seen that LeBron supposedly is like in talks with other people about starting a new league. It's supposed to rival the NBA. Why do you say that?
It's too big for that to happen.
I mean, it takes time to build Rome.
That's gonna be a long time before that even happens.
Okay, I didn't say it was gonna happen next year.
So we're gonna do not big three, try to compete with that. See how that's going.
So yeah, the idea is for it to rival the NBA, and they're gonna offer the athletes stakes into the company, like shares of the league as well. I don't know either, but like you said, it has to get established first.
Yeah, it's like say like it was established already. Talking about every player got a stake.
We're not if they want to, yeah, they're offering stakes in the year. I mean, it sounds good, but
it sounds good, but I can see where just that alone right there can cause some big problems.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
for sure. but their plans are to raise $5 billion. So I guess to start from this league.
Man, he got that right now. Everything fine.
I was thinking the same thing, like $5 billion. How much is the ball worth? But yeah, so that's supposed to be, I guess, in talks right now.
So man, I got that.
And also, a stipulation is if you're actively playing in the NBA, of course you cannot, play in this league at the same time. So that's the thing, supposedly. But we'll see how far this goes. But
hold on, what's the case? Actively playing in the NBA, they can't play. So when is this so-called league supposed to take place?
Don't know. They're just talking about it right now.
Because it sounds like, I mean, I get it. That's just like how the NFL got the USFL, and they got the like and how the Rock put together the XFL.
You said who? The Rock. Yeah. I didn't know he was part of that. Well, I'll be.
He started. That's why most of the games are in Texas.
Well, I didn't know that either, but I didn't know the Rock. Okay, learn something new every day.
Yeah, he put that together. Probably with that tequila.
I used to watch the XFL. I used to watch it. It was like back in middle school, freshman year. I was before that, right?
That was something else.
No, there was an XFL because I remember I used to draw some of the players. XFL.
Probably brought it back.
Yeah, maybe you brought it back. I remember the XFL now because I had a favorite player and everything.
Yeah, I didn't watch it. I was not watching them. I mean, like it could, like it would have to be after the basketball. For him, LeBron didn't make money off of it. It would have to be after
the season,
right at like directly like 2 or 3 weeks after the NBA season. So,
why are you saying that?
For him to make any money, get any views, make any revenue, have any.
I mean, I think that just depends on the players and the marketing.
And people come to the games because I'm not about to go to a. I'm rather go see like Boston and Philly play like instead of we got Joe Snow over here playing.
But Joe Snow was nice.
I want to go see Boston. I want to go.
Just because of the name. So even if they're nice, you don't want to go watch them.
I want to go to the Garden. I want to play.
Who said they can't play at the Garden? The NBA season over.
I don't know.
Like I said, like they're trying to raise $5 billion.
Still got to like you raise $5 billion. For how many teams you gonna have? Like you gonna have one in each state? Like you doing it just like that?
I guess we would have to wait and see. I don't know.
Because it sounds like he's trying to do a whole Drew League project.
Mm-hmm.
Drew League, or matter of fact, this is exactly what it is. It's the G League.
I don't see it being a G League. If it's trying to rival the NBA.
It's going to be just like a G League. Like all these teams in different states and stuff like that. Yeah. It's going to be hard. It's not going to be harder for them to pull viewers because it's going to be easier for them to do that just because the name line.
Yeah. And they had the resources like this for marketing, but like you said initially, it'll take a long time. It will take mad long for it actually to rival the NBA.
Now, if it does actually happen, the only way I can see it, the only way I can see it rivaling the NBA, you have to have maybe 2 or 3 current players from the NBA to play in that. And
I'd agree.
And one of them is Anthony Edwards.
But then you got to think about it. If that's the case, what would persuade somebody like Ant to leave the NBA and go play?
You have to get his name. You like
$1 billion.
You have to try to get in. You gotta have he does all that cool. Gotta have somebody to take. You gotta take some things.
But you gotta have some competition for him to play against too.
You gotta have Lamelo.
Mm-hmm.
Who else? There's one more. No, I say 2. Jaylen Brown. And what old buddy for the Knicks point guard? Brunson.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You have to have those type of people that come out. Or like you can have like maybe two of them,
Mhm.
and the people that don't get picked up in the draft, that's too good to play G League, the WNBA, whatever. They
The 15th option. That's what you're talking about.
probably won't be just you move the goalpost.
But yeah.
So,
Mm-hmm.
I need to see what though.
We'll see if we actually hear about this idea again. But it sounds good in theory, but it's a lot of working pieces that goes into it. So no other league will rival the NBA for a long while.
Been around for too long.
Yeah.
You got too much history behind it.
And that's been like the ultimate stage, the Hooper's dream for, like you said, for decades, for generations.
Also,
that's been the pinnacle.
Like I said, it's the best league for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah.
I don't know. But the last thing, I don't know how I feel about this. I feel kind of sad.
No, I feel that.
Because this could possibly be Lane Johnson's last year as an Eagle. Last year as an NFL player. And I'm sad because I don't want him to leave. Because if he leaves, what's that boy name? Cameron Johnson, Jordan, whatever his name is. This nigga starts tackle. I pray he has a good season. I pray Lane Johnson has a good season. Stays healthy.
Yeah, you need to stay healthy.
We get deep in the playoffs. And he'd be like, you know what? Fly, I can do it one more time. Yeah, just do that. Just do that. He was like, make it deep in the playoffs. He was like, and say we do lose. He was like, this feels good. I feel like we do this one more time, one more go around. Because I'd rather have him come back than what's his name?
Trey Johnson.
No, Brandon Grant.
Oh.
We need to keep tired trying to come back.
Yeah.
Still trying to come back. We need to leave.
Sit down, sir.
You ain't got no more. He was not invited to training camp for a reason. He was on a 1 year. He was on a 10-day contract. He made a couple times. Like, you come back. You finish off the year. I think he was on 3. But
yeah. Hope Lane Johnson stays healthy this year. We need him.
Not just him, the whole line.
Mm-hmm. Let's go out with a bang this year.
Honestly, like once he leaves, I feel like this year might be. We'll still playoff contenders, but this might be the last year we actually have a chance to maybe take shit. Especially he stays healthy. The rest of the line stays healthy. I know it might get dinged up here and there, but I think this is the year.
I get why you say that, but
And plus we got a whole league, but actually might help him out with the offensive coordinator. So don't know what kind of plays he's drawing up where Jimmy doesn't have to hold the ball as long, and that kind of helps the offensive line see that lots of them.
But then they also saying too, not speculating, but Sean Mann did say that they are going to utilize tush push a lot this season because it's very effective, and that's going to put a lot of wear and tear on the O-line. If that's the case.
Like probably a year from now, but later on the season, we'll probably not see much of it. Like I'll say middle of the season if we don't.
Yeah. They said they are going to use it. They're not doing away with it. It worked. They said it worked. We're going to keep doing it.
Yeah, it worked, but I would like to see, because I know they probably talk about it. I would just like to see what they think about it this year. I know they're not going to ban it and everybody's doing it, but probably just trying to see because I'm going to be honest, majority of the times we did it, we was offsides.
That's a fact.
So.
But it also said that too. That's why they were in review with it too, because people were saying, there's play hating. It's unsafe or whatever, or it's not fair. But it was hard for the rest of officiate that play.
Yeah, like even for the deal, like all stars, all sides, like
even on the replays, we were seeing it.
Everybody's outside, so they might be stricter when it comes down to it.
And that's fine.
And they probably would utilize the sideline cameras a lot more once it gets time to actually do that way.
Mm-hmm.
And they probably blow the whistle before it even gets started.
We'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens. But everybody has to give me a job to see how it works on this. They actually come out for 12 weeks.
Yeah, it's crazy.
17, 18 weeks. 19 playoffs. Hey, I was on Saturday too. It's kind of football.
We'll figure it out.
It's like you need to get a quarter. I don't do nothing. Anything else for the people?
I'm good. Ready for the season start. Let's get it.
Still have one of my jerseys. But Hunter fan now. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you leave a comment. We'll reach back out to you. Follow us on the TikTok page. I will put that down in the description.
And Instagram. Holla at us.
Peace out.